Uh-huh.
1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up your 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want. Project. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Got a nice cherry Coke. Nope, that's beast. Oh.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.
Still gotta find my camera, I ain't found it yet.
Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Oh boy.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Coming with all they friends and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now.
Okay.
Don't run your mouth too quick, just get it.
I got you. Oh boy. Oh, me, right?
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, that legend?
Brandon McManus about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
What you want?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Look at this Packers defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means...
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 50 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
On the cranberries.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Down. Hut, hut.
Our first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Check view. Ready?
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last week? Week 16, NFC Player of the Week for his performance.
Probably means a little bit more to him later in the year, doesn't it? Because of what you just said, the fatigue from running back throughout the season.
Shows the off-season training and the endurance that he created in order to have that type of a game this late in the season. I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Field flat.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Check pink.
Watch out for Kyle Hamilton.
Ready.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In on to stop the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. The Packers at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Let's go.
Love looking to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lloyd. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Come on. Stand.
On first down, it's Lloyd. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Good drop.
Marshawn Lloyd, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. This defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
He's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. In motion, the tight end. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
You've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
He kicked it too high. Yep.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Trying to run forward, Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 7-7, our score after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him one complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They'll run on first down. Lloyd. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Coverage.
Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 75. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Down the left sideline. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 34. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
A gain of 45 yards.
Jackson now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
Oh, my Lord.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Just so fast.
Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
This is how offensive coordinators earn their money. He thought he was ahead of the curve after first down.
Got 7 yards first down play, but then you get stuffed there on second down, maybe just a yard out of it. Now your advantage is evaporated.
Ready.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Set. Yep, check, smash. Set. Set.
Off the play fake, Love. He'll try to pick it up himself. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Steal. Check, steal. Set, hut. Ready.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers have moved down in front. McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This ball nearly intercepted.
Hurt.
Once in a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Yeah, I'm like going for it. What's he doing?
Chapter 11, chapter 11. Check. Lightning, 18. 7 Pirates. Let go. Ready. Hut, go.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Jaden Reed is deep for Green Bay. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this one out to about the 13. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down.
White. Black ultra.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson taking it in. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at the 17-yard line.
Oh, yours? Alan, you know that's what I want.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something.
Oh, my Lord, downtime,
man.
man.
They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Huntley. Down the right sideline. Into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
He gets called out.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
He got ball first. No, he got ball first. Yeah, that was still a bad touchdown.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Watch out now.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Let's cut.
Love now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Drill green. Hey, green. Field black. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
Ready. Check you. Yellow. 22. Black ultra. Check.
Here's Love.
Got
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Black, red. White. Stick, mega. Hut.
Throwing. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10.
52 blaster, stick. Set, hut. Beetle, 33, yellow. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Dang.
It's so close. He gets it to the
I can't risk it. I gotta take the points.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by McManus is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Let's go now.
1 second, all that remains.
Ready.
A final shot before break. Huntley. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Packers pick it up. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, first and goal. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
Nobody want to kick it to me this season.
Not by a long stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half. They had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
The 42-yard line.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. Long. Stiff-armed him. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Ready, ready?
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Ready, set.
That's another Packers first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Lloyd. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Huntley.
He's won't let me jump.
Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Now Huntley. And Walker has it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Henry up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. The Packers 34 yards.
Again, it's Henry. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd down, Ingram. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Turn his legs.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
Ultra. Let's go. Ready?
They get it off here in the tight end. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Down. Ready.
Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Conway to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Huntley looks to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw here, Huntley. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Ultra. Go out. Black 40. Ready?
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Ready?
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Ram. 52 blue. Ready.
Now Love. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And the Packers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
That's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed from 3 yards out. And the Packers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Come on.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against, too.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. Completes it to Perry. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up second and 1 at their 48-yard line.
Second and 1. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Ravens on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 29 yards. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. It's complete, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 124 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Hey, computer, here we go.
Now they see him.
Now again to Jacobs running right. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Belly.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And he's going to have the Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They just had to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Okay,
from down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Check view. Set, ready. 52 blue. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Smash, set, hut, set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 71 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Green Bay,
they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Good wine.